Hey everyone, you're watching Nobledroid Gaming today, and we are playing some Hellion, another space-based MMO survival game. It is phenomenal. It is very, very hard though. So if you guys like survival games, but you really like the challenge of it, well, Hellion's for you, my friends. Actually, the thing that really got me into Hellion was actually because I'm a big Star Citizen fan, and this game has a lot of similarities. So. Um, I get a lot of questions about how you do this, how you do that. So this is gonna be a five-part series, guys, on Hellion. First video is gonna be basically about what to do first. So enjoy, guys, and if you have any questions or any comments, you know where to leave them.
It was the dawn of the 23rd century when mankind finally dared leave the confines of Earth. With the last of the unification wars behind them, fusion power and interstellar travel in their hands, they turned their attention to a distant star. They named it Hellion. Work began on the expedition project, a massive undertaking with a singular purpose: to give humanity a new home beneath an alien sky. The journey would take almost a century.
It's all over. The expedition has fallen apart. Hellion is a war zone. The damn plan was a mistake. It was insane right from the start. But we can't turn back now. I just pray that someone can survive this.
So there we have the intro, guys. Again, this game has been early access for a while. I bought it a long time ago, but I never really got a chance to really play it much because, again, it was in early access and it was quite difficult. But now they just released an update called Don't Panic, um, which is ironic, but it's, yeah, so anyway, it completely made the game different, so I'm really loving it, guys. So I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. And and again, it's gonna be a five-part series. I'm trying to do two things at once here, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. But yeah, so it's gonna be a five-part series. First one being a little bit being about how you kind of get started here, guys. So enjoy the video. So you start off in a the story is that you've been locked in a cryogenic freeze bag or a Ziploc bag for 100 years, and you're just waking up now to this post-war destroy the world kind of thing. So, but this game, it's not so much just kind of fly around and hang out with your friends. You actually have to explore space, find resources to keep yourself alive. You don't build bases, but you find how can I say it? Almost like parts of buildings around space, and you pitch them together to make a big space station. I'm going to show you what I mean here. So the first thing we want to do when we wake up is we check the. I mean, this is something you're not gonna have to do when you first start, but this is something I want you guys to make note of, get used to. Um, so the four things here: G, gravity. There's obviously gravity. I'm walking on the ground. Pressure is 1. That's good. That means I can breathe. Air quality is 100%, and the temperature. I don't think they really have anything valid to temperature as of yet. Take a fire extinguisher. Zoink. Actually, not yet. First thing you want to do, actually, guys, is equip your armor and your backpack or your jetpack. For some reason, you can't pick up other stuff without it. So I don't know if the spacesuit comes with a purse. I'm not quite sure. Then you come back in here and you make sure you grab this tool. If you don't grab this, you're not going to be doing much. I think the makers of the game really want to kind of put the screws to you so you get comfortable with it and get used to it. So it's kind of like they used to have a real odd tutorial, but now this one's pretty good. And just like Rust and other survival games, you can lock now. This is new. You see? So no one can break in, because yes, people can break in your space station and rob you blind. but it's very rare. The servers are, there's always people in the servers, but I mean, we're talking a big universe, so the odds of you just happen across someone is very slim. But people can scan you, and they can eventually find you in the universe. I played for a day straight to try to even get good enough to even show you guys, so I hope it goes good. Bear with me, guys, if it doesn't. Okay, and also, another question I get a lot, and I'll show you guys right now, is how do you detach... Remember I was talking about how you can add... Like, this would be we'll call it a container. A base container, I guess. I haven't really got my tongue around the words yet. But, yeah, so first thing I'll show you is how to detach a container. This is what messed me up first, because I thought, okay, that should be good, but no, you have to do it on both sides. Oh, look, there's no gravity here, but you can tell that doesn't quite make sense. Anyway. Trust me, it makes up for it, and that's something they're very diligent, so watch. We disconnect it. Puck. So now that's going to go out in space, float forever, like a dead astronaut in space. So that's how you detach. I didn't know that. So obviously, no gravity because the G's red, no air, no pressure, blah, 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 blah. I'm just showing you guys just what I do to get started. Okay, so the first thing we want to do here, this is kind of a main component, or compartment. I'm going to call them, I forget the name buddy he used for it. Oh yeah, actually, also at the same time, a big shout out to my friend Joshua, who I met on Hellion, and the poor guy gave me so many great tips, and without him, I don't think I'd be able to do these videos, even a quarter of as good as it's going to be. So again, thanks buddy, I appreciate it. So what you want to do first, the concept is that you wake up here. Now you could start collecting parts of your base and build a space station here and fly around here. Now the only problem is this is kind of the newbie zone. All the newbies start around this certain planet, so this is the perfect spot to get nabbed and get raided. So we don't want to do that. So we want to move to a different planet, orbit a different planet where people can't find us. So first thing we're going to do anyway is we're going to set our spawn point. Confirm. Spawn point is set. Now we are not yet in any spaceship yet. This is a space station. Okay, so they have backup suits. We have a stim pack. And so I can actually something like Rust, we can beg a friend in. Well, I can actually get a friend in here. Here's all the resources I have in my base. And any additional compartment that's attached to the base will add its own resources here if it has the ability to. You can charge your rifle, your guns, batteries, or jetpacks right here. This is cool. Check this out. So these are let me see if this is the right one. No, it's not the right one. That's minerals. I'm looking for kind of end matter. Hydrogen, okay. So, if I need to fill up, or let's say I need to fill up my welding tool to fix a ship, or if I need to fill up resources like oxygen or fuel for the, just to keep the thing going, you just get the resources. You can mine it from asteroids, or you can find them by scavenging. You just put them in here, you click on this. I know it's confusing. These are all the ships you have, all your vessels. This is what you have. This is what's in that little canister. So if I unload it, it's now in my outpost, and now the container is empty. So when you're moving bases, it's not a bad idea if you have a few of these empty cans laying around. Fill them up with resources. Okay, so now we're gonna get some power cooking in this place. Capacitor offline. Solar panels off or defective. So turn on capacitor. I don't know how much damage currently set, but you also have to change parts, fix them, do space. You have to go outside in space and walk over the building and fix it. It's quite neat actually. So it looks like there's some problems on the solar panels. Capacitor's fine, but the solar panels are not good, so we're not going to get very much power. one thing we want with power is to get life support going. Kind of important. So air generator, let's turn it on. I know everything's not exact yet. Don't forget, guys, it's still alpha. It's still beta. Okay, so if I was going to live in here, what I would do is I'd go around outside the building. I'd go through the grates, and I'd look for the damage. Like, here's an example. Here's, although it must be on the outside, because you can see it through this thing. See, these are all the things, when they're red, you have to replace them, but it'll kind of guide you through it. I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. I'm trying to fit as much in as I could. Okay. Not to mention also another thing too, to save oxygen in your suit, if you have oxygen going through your station, press H and open your helmet, save your oxygen. But we're going outside, so. Oh, okay. Another thing I wanted to show you guys. I almost forgot the most important thing. So remember I went back and got the tools. So now the welding tool, they deliberately starts you off with it half empty. So that way you have to kind of look for resources. So I already emptied a canister into my outpost. So the welding tool uses hydrogen. So what I'm going to do now that I have hydrogen in my outpost is I'm going to transfer it to the welding gun. Yes. So now I take my gun and it's going to be more full, obviously. Now I'm also going to show you guys one more thing. I know where to get a little bit more hydrogen. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I'm going to show you anyway. I'm not going to worry about pressurizing and stuff right now. I'm going to glitch it. Okay, so we want to close our helmet. So those are the different component things I was talking about. That one's just a hallway. It's very simple. This one's kind of a big one. I should close the door, obviously. J turns on your jetpack, so you can move around a little bit easier. And we're talking absolute Newtonian gravity. So don't hold the button now, just lightly tap it, and then always offset it as well. So we're going to go up here, we're just going to look. There's a ship. So every time you spawn, you're going to spawn in the same area with a couple of these things floating around, and a ship. If you lose your ship, there's actually a distress signal inside the outpost. You can call and request another ship. It's pretty cool. Things moved around on me, so we got to go down here. I want to find the one that has the. I think it's this one over here. Yeah. I should take my own advice, eh? Be gentle with the button. So you can see why I say it reminds me a lot of Star Citizen, right? Star Citizen, I mean, right now, 50% of what you can do is fly around outside ships. Now as I go through this, guys, if you guys have any questions, post them below and I'll answer them, I promise you. So I'm scavenging, so I already knew where these were. So I can get ammo for my rifle. There's guns, absolutely there's guns in this. Right now there's no aliens or anything like that. It's PvP really, or turrets or robots and stuff like that. I don't think there's robots, but I know there's turrets. Grab it. There we go. And there's the other canister. So, let's say we were out of air or something and we needed to refill the ship. Well, you look for those things. Cool. So, we're going to buzz back to our current components. I'm just going to show you guys how to repair as well. I won't even bother going to their ship yet, guys. Shift will grab on. So if you're zipping through space, beeline it towards the ship so you can grab onto it. So you really want to inspect your vehicle. Like, see, there's some damage right there. So with that damage, it's going to leak oxygen out of your base. If it was your ship, it's going to leak oxygen out of your ship. And you're not going to be able to stabilize anything. So we want to fix it. Simply grab it, click, hang on, and repair. Doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it is. There we go. Graphics are a little bit, again, still early release, guys, so we know what to expect, right? There. So now that's fixed. See, the solar panels are now opening up. So we just fixed our solar panel problem because there's something wrong with the solar panel. Kind of hoping that maybe Star Citizen looks at Hellion and says, you know what, that might be a good idea, having people fix the ships. Get some damage. That's just me though. Okay, so we're gonna do our safety inspection here. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys another thing too. Your question might now be, well, how in the hell do you get the how do you move the components around? Well, there's two ways. Every component, every hallway, room, any type of attachment you find will have this. It's a docking thing. So this is gonna be a different video, but I want to just kind of show you guys. So basically, what I want to do is I want to line up this octagon with the see that compartment to my left. It will actually click like a puzzle if you do it properly. And if you want to do it from the compartment the base I have now has two entrances. So if I want to do the back side of it, I can do that. R switches. And if you want to choose a different component, if you look on your right, these are all the bases or outposts that you caught on your scanner. So if you want to change it, you just arrow down. See, and you just very slowly, again, I'm going to do this a little bit more thoroughly for you guys after, but I'll just kind of show you. If you look at this, where it's saying in the system, outpost is basically saying someone else is having, another playing is having trouble and they just requested a pickup. Now, all these components fly just like your jetpack, so you're still going to offset them. Now, in order to attach, you want to see the ghost ring around it. What we do, you'll see it a little bit closer when we get closer. You want your direction, speed, everything. You want all those things to be green. You see how the top might, like, I can barrel roll, but it's green, so that means I'm pretty much on par. My speed's good. My distance is still off a bit. But if everything is green and you get close enough, it should automatically, oh shoot, wait, it should automatically lock for you. Wait. And it worked. I plowed in a little bit faster than I wanted to, but it worked. So now that's docked. So now my station has a new piece on it. Let's check it out. I can't remember if we went backwards on that one or the other way. Actually, I think it was this one right here. So, there's no point docking if you don't check to see if there's any loot inside. So let's go get some loot. Again, take your time. The faster you do it, the more impatient you get. I guarantee the more pissed off you'll get. Frustrated. Take your time. If you get frustrated, if you get mad, put the game down for 5 minutes. Trust me, you'll never want to play it again if you get frustrated with this. Because trust me, I've gotten really frustrated. So you can see on my left, my oxygen's getting low, which is okay. Come on, freak. It's my bad. I went in kind of crooked. Okay, that's a bug. It's because it wasn't. It's not an airlock. So the air, I guess, is pushing me out. But what we can do, this is what a lot of PvP players do, is you can enter through the vents. I think you can. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah. There, it didn't push me out. Clearly that's just a bug, but it will be fixed. Early access, guys. So there's handles, hang on. Oh yeah. You can use those to get around turrets. because people do place turrets. Alright, well, looks like I need to charge this, so let's charge that. So it's charging, but I got another one anyway, so I'll cheat. Okay, let's see if we can enter the other thing that we... Oops. Yeah, the wind knocks you over. Okay, it must have been the other door. I have no idea. Okay, so the new part is back here. Yes, there's definitely a lot of stuff I still don't know yet about, guys. So if there's anything I'm missing, like if you guys said, well, why didn't you do this, or do this so you don't get blown over every time, I'm totally open to any tips, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so resource container. Nada. Nada. Okay, there's a breach. Let's fix that. Again, this is just going to give you guys an idea. Actually, this will give you a lot of context. It'll really help you guys a lot. There. Breach is fixed. Hull integrity 67. Now this... Okay, yeah, there's... Whoa, don't go in the fire, stupid. Do I still have the fire extinguisher? Now, we all know what fuels fire, oxygen, so let's get the oxygen in here. Then I'll just fix it with the welding. You can put the fire out too, I guess, but with the extinguisher, but just get the air out. Zoink. There we go. And the fire is out. So let's fix this. Oh, there, buddy. Hang on. There we go. Again, I know it's hard to tell that it's getting fixed, but it is. Now, your first go, when you're new, save all your welding stuff for your ship. Because the first thing I want to do is get to a different... Yeah, so this is the component we just attached. If I go out here, we're going to end up in the outside. This was just a hallway. So it's kind of like big Lego sets. You just click, 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 and then all of a sudden you have this huge base. And you can actually anchor your ship to it, of course. Now, your ship can drag one compartment with it as you go through space. I didn't have much luck with it, especially when I warped, because you can. There's I think 7 different planets in this, and of course there's tons of asteroids. Actually, just keep going this way. I'm gonna take you guys to a ship, and then I'll end part 1, and we will start part 2. Really hope you're enjoying the video, guys. I know it's pretty informal, just kind of laid back, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But these are all the questions I had when I first started playing Hellion. And like I said, my buddy Josh hooked me up, and I just want to do the same thing for my fellow nobles. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please be sure, guys. It really helps me out. Obviously, I enjoy doing these videos for you guys. Please like, show your support. Just gently touch the like button. That's all you have to do. And if you haven't already subscribed, that'd be great. And if you want to go the extra mile, join our community. We have a huge community, and it's growing every day. Go sign up for free on our website, Nobledroidgaming.com. door? Whatever, I don't care. Do it. There. Perfect. So remember I said you're always going to start off with a bunch of those compartments floating around? But also, the ship, wherever the heck that went. And don't worry if you lose your ship, you can order another one. I think that's it over there. I don't believe there's any third-person view, if that's what someone's thinking. And shift will stabilize you, of course. Right now, I believe there's only one ship, but they're coming out with a bunch of different ones. There's going to be mining ones, I think capital ships. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Cool, but I do know they're coming out with a few other ships. Hang on. Ugh. That's how I stop when I'm skating. Boom! Right in the boards. Okay, so let's look for damage. Ships are disposable, but regardless of what ship you're flying, you want it to be usable, right? You want to fix anything. So yeah, so if you smash them with someone else, or if another player is shooting at you, damage, then this is likely how you're going to be fixing everything. So there's the top entrance. Remember, oh, there's some damage on here too. The movement's frustrating when you first start, guys. Trust me, but you do get used to it. Wait till you guys see part 2 of the series. You're absolutely gonna love part 2. Probably even more than you like part 1. Not as much as you like 3. Or 4 or 5. Okay, so we got a couple things damaged. We'll go have a look inside. Now it's absolutely possible. There could be some guy or another player just sitting in here waiting for me. I doubt it though. It's possible. This game is very, very about realism. So yes, it does take time for this to go down, but it's real, I guess. Okay, so let's open the door. And the inside of this is going to be a little bit different because it's the ship. Okay, so something's wrong, obviously, with the system because it didn't give me the option to pressurize. Oh, you bugger. Give me the old switcheroo. Come on. I find it's easier to turn your jetpack off and just kind of float around when you're inside. As much drama. What is with this door, man? I'm ready to boot it down. Trying again, dum-dum. Did it. Oh, I fell. There's gravity in here, so... Okay, so let's get some power on in here. Close the door. Okay, there's a breach right here. Now this ship has a cockpit. It also has an elevator to take you downstairs. The ships are awesome. Very, very cool. New as a glove. Power supply. Fusion reactor. Because your ship has a fusion reactor. Capacitor. Solar panels. 1, 2. And we already fixed them, so they should work. Let's just give it a second. Oh! Let there be light. Defective. Now, you can also click on this, and it'll tell you why it's defective. Air quality is not going to change until you have basically main deck power. So there's malfunction. Tells me there should be a breach. My gun. There's the breach. Shoot. I hope I have enough to fix this one. Problem is I wasted it on the other one to show you guys, so I might not have enough to fix this. Not with this one, which is okay. Part 2, I'm going to show you guys how to keep going, actually. There's another one in the ship. You'll find another welding tool that's already full. So anyway, so that is part 1, guys, of the Hellion Don't Panic update gameplay tutorial, I guess, for review. In terms of a review, this game is fantastic. I'm a big space simulator buff. I love space games. I bought this game the same time as I bought Star Citizen, so I know you guys will enjoy it too. It's a lot harder than your typical Survivor game. I'm going to tell you that right now. So if you want a challenge, this is it. If you like space, this is it. But yeah, so I hope this review and gameplay has been helpful to you guys. If it has, or if it hasn't, still go ahead and hit that like or dislike button, whatever you decide to do. Leave comments below. Give me some pointers if there's anything I missed, or if you guys want to build on any point I made, or if I'm doing something wrong, by all means let me know. But thanks for watching part 1, guys, and we will see you in the Hellion part 2 of this series. And the next one is going to be really getting grip down in your ship and taking our first jump. So enjoy, guys. We will see you in the next video. Peace.